Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Nashville. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX. All right, come on.
The lefty right to the air to start. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Tua gonna throw. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they will finally run him down.
All right, let's go.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go.
Dotson, the man in motion. Throwing is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar. Jim. Hey.
Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
Oh, ready?
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Oh, ready?
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno more.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And that is no good. He missed it. So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic 1st down.
All right.
Now Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Corner, long, long. Ready. Long.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
G, 21G. All right. Solo left Zion. Solo left side.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ready. 20 TX. Watson Oscar. Out.
Now it's Tua. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Turbo 3, kick. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Music City after this.
Step. Get set. 20 TX.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
Hey, turbo one.
The man in motion is Burks.
Out.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. He works free, right side. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Tua now on 1st down. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Step. Turbo one hard.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Step.
A tight end in motion now. One more time, it's Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Titans. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hey. Go ahead.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Hey, long.
Now it's Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 9.
Turbo one. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Dotson. They get 14 on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Go ahead.
Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the second level in a hurry.
On the ground, this is Harris. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. To throw on second down, it's Tua. This one complete to Palmer. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the toss, it's Harris. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Dotson, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa to the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
All right. Low.
The man in motion is
21G,
Burks.
21G.
Here's 2. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Solo left Zion.
Tua now on third down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And this will be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade. Was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On first and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are out to a 21-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
safe. Go ahead.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. A pass taken in by Harris. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Ready.
They'll try again here.
Hey,
2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Now it's Tua. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Hey, time out
Here's
two.
a 3rd
Time out
down
two.
and
Time out
4.
two. Out.
A give, and here comes Harris. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big
All
pickup.
right, come on. Out.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Turbo one, high.
Dotson, the man in motion. Tua now on 1st down. That one taken in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tua brings his guys up to go for 2.
Hey, get set. Hey.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
All right.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On on play action. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 15 yards through the air. First down for Houston.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down... right into the hands of this defense.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
All right.
On the give, this is Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. Here's a toss, right side. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. on the bootleg, it's Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
All right.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Mike zero, Mike zero.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Reload, let's go.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Here's Levis. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down. Now, flags come in. Maybe the center forgot the snap count. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. His drive will start on the ground. The ball comes out. The Titans have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. On second down, a run with Harris. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On first down, right back to Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Army! 22, Rita!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
From the gun, on third down, here's Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Room to run past the 30, and he's going to be brought down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
All right.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Here we go.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll run with Mixon. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.